So we already established like Devon is just top tier right now. So let me get back to my job situation. So at this time, uh, overtime done stop. Um, we're being micromanaged basically. Nancy's still calling me with the new hires because there's new hires coming and going. She's training them. It's just like a whole big mess or whatever. So mind you, my autistic daughter was already having trouble going back to school. Like she started to go like um regularly, and then it would be like days like she would just literally have meltdowns at school, to the point where there was one time, there was a couple of times where she started attacking the teacher, then she started attacking the students, where it got really bad. So the one time where it got really bad, and mind you, I'll like just to have my kids go to school. This is where Derek Grace the second comes in because um, before I finish the story, dating Devon. This is like towards like when I started to notice that I really liked him, because I started going back to the gym because like I said, he was in Ray's voice, he was fluent. So it was like, you know, I completely stopped smoking. Like I was still smoking blacks, but then he was like, he doesn't really like somebody that smokes blacks. Then I went into the hookah because the hookah, whenever I would get stressed, that's why I would go to with black, because you could just light it up and right there with the hookah. Because I ended up getting a hookah too. You have to light the charcoal. You gotta wait till it was too much work. But to wean me off the blacks, I used the hookah. And then when Devon was like, he doesn't really like smokers, or like if I smoke weed, that's fine, but cigarettes, black and stuff like that, he didn't like that. So me converting to the hookah, literally, and then when he said, it just got annoying after a while. Trying to light it up and then having to wait and all that stuff. Like I completely stopped smoking, and I wasn't drinking around that time either. And then I started going to the gym because like he played basketball, so he's in good shape. He's like in good health. So it was like he kept, like if I knew eventually if we was gonna be in a relationship together, I know I had to be like he wasn't telling me this. This is what I'm telling myself. Like, if this makes sense, like he made me wanted to do better for myself. Like be active, get healthy, stop with the smoking and smoking the blacks and drink. Like I said, I had already stopped drinking, but I would still have wine here and there, but not like I was before. And then I started going to the gym because I was like, if we end up getting into a relationship, I need to look top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to look my best. So it's like he kept making me like, my mindset wanted me to be better so I could be better for him, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I didn't see it at the time, but when I would look back at all these like steps or whatever, like that's how I didn't know like he really liked me like that, because I kept in that mindset of where this was just gonna be a friends with benefits, because he didn't seem like the type of person that would actually go out and be like, yeah, we're gonna be in a relationship. It's like we would just fall into it, and I wanted him to ask to me to make it official. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, getting back to my autistic daughter. This is when I started really following Derek Grace in the second on Facebook, because he went viral for his daughter, like, taking apart a gun and everything like that. And I remember seeing him. I'm like, automatically I thought he was a thug because of all the tattoos. And, you know, I'm thinking he's some type of rapper or something like that because I don't really listen to rap like that. So, yeah. So, I thought he was some rapper like these new kids, you know, was listening to or whatever. And I'm like, why is he having his daughter, you know, take apart gun? But then she was real young at the time, and I'm trying to find a word to say it. Her demeanor and the way she articulated her words was amazing. Because at first I was like, what is wrong with him? Why he just like everybody else was doing? Like, but then when I actually really was watching his videos, and then to know like all his children at that time, he didn't have all these kids that he has now. I think he was like, I don't even remember how many he had in 2021, 22. But to find out all his kids was homeschooled, like, I'm like, damn, like, you can really like, and he said he did all of it himself. And I'll tell you, these men, I was like, I forgot the tattoos on his face and everything. I'm like, oh, he's handsome himself, but it was just like the tattoos on his face like threw me off. And you know, I thought he was a gangster rapper. I ain't know. But when I saw that, I was like, you can really like educate your children like that at home. But mind you, he had all his own businesses and all that stuff, so he was still able to teach them, but still had money coming in.